What's up, guys? Micah here, and I am coming to you live from the Budget Inn in Franklin, North Carolina. So, following up from our last video, you all saw me take on Albert Mountain Fire Tower, make it to mile 100, and from that point I went on down to the Long Branch Shelter, stayed there for the night, got up the next morning, and hiked over to Winding Stair Gap and hitched on into Franklin. So I got here about noon and stayed that day and night, and then took a zero, which is where I'm at right now. I'm taking a zero, and it is much needed. I'm pretty beat up after old Georgia. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this video. Just gonna kind of give a recap of the first 100 miles. I won't be recapping every 100 miles that I walk, but I feel like the first 100, there's something to be said about that. There's a lot of people that don't make 100 miles out here, and just everything that I've learned in this last week, and all the highlights, and Georgia, starting out in Georgia, yeah, I just think it's cool to just kind of make a video and give a little summary. So yeah, let's talk about the first state that you go through if you're headed northbound like myself, and that is Georgia. One word to describe it, I would say it's rugged, very rugged. A lot of roots, a lot of rocks, and a lot of this and this, just up the hill and back over. The trail will take you right to the very top of a peak, and most of them are tree covered and you don't even get a view, and then it'll take you right back down. So you get out of breath going up it, and your knees give out going down it, and that's the recurring theme of Georgia, it seems like. So but yeah, a couple of highlights. I thought Georgia was very pretty, especially that first day, man. When I got off of Springer Mountain and went down through there, all the rhododendrons and stream crossings. Ooh, it was beautiful, very pretty. And then the Long Creek Falls, absolutely love that place. It was gorgeous. And then so those first 2 days, from Springer to Blood Mountain, I pushed hard. I just shot right out of the gate like a rocket. And it might have hurt me a little bit. I kind of hobbled into mountain crossings. I had a couple of blisters and some tendonitis in my left foot, and I attribute that to myself. That's my own fault. The tape that I had for blisters and hot spots got hot, stuck together. I couldn't get it apart, and I couldn't cover the hot spots. So my bad on that. And then as far as the foot issue, my left foot, I've got some tendonitis. Ankle's a little swollen. I don't think it's anything major. Just kind of resting it right now. I think I did that to myself. I kept the stock insoles in my Ultras, and should have gotten some aftermarket insoles, and did at mountain crossings. Since then, I can tell the difference. Not in so much pain now, so yeah, both of those issues could have probably been fixed before I even started. So my bad on that. And another thing I want to talk about is gear. All my gear is performing great right now. It's gone 100 miles. I did change out my water filter. I went from the Sawyer Mini to the full Sawyer Squeeze. I did that not really because the Mini was ineffective. It was a little slow, but I washed it, and it just, the soap taste, I couldn't take it anymore. So I got rid of that and got the big Sawyer squeeze. I'm really happy with it right now. It's doing great. And also another thing that I mentioned in my gear video back a while back ago, actually, is that I was going stoveless. That is not the case right now. I've got my stove, I got a Totes pot, and I've had that since I started. So a little update there. Other than those two things, really no changes in my gear, and everything's working very well. I have no complaints, although I am still up in the air about the ultras. Gonna have to keep my eye on those for the next 100 miles or so, and just make sure that not knocking them at all, but just making sure that it's something that fits me. So gonna keep my eye on those. Other than that, no complaints about anything. There is one piece of gear that I want to highlight, and over these first 100 miles, this piece has been my MVP. It's been my rock star. I love it, and it's the best. And it's my Z-Packs Arc Haul. This baby is amazing. It packs like a dream. I can arc it and never even know it's back there. When I left Amicalola, my weight with a couple days worth of food and water was like 30 pounds. That's the heaviest the pack's been since I started. Since then, it's been like 25, 26 pounds, and it's just like a breeze on my back. I love it, and it's the best piece of gear I got right now. It just stands out to me over everything else right now. So very nice, very nice. Picking up now what the plan is. What's the plan? So in the morning, I'm leaving Franklin. I'm getting a shuttle to Winding Stair, where I will head to the Knock. I'm looking to make it about a 2.5 day trek to the Knock. Gonna try to do 2 11s and then it's like a 6 or something into the Knock, and then after that it's on to Fontana Dam and the Smokies, which I can't wait. Gosh, I've just been wanting to get to the Smokies ever since I started. It's like every mountain I see, I'm like, oh, there's the Smokies, and it's not, but I just want to see them so bad. I want to get to them. So really excited. This next week is going to be awesome. Hoping to get down through the Smokies and to Newfound Gap, where my parents are going to meet me, and we're going into Gatlinburg for a few days for a little R&R and some good food and all that jazz. Really looking forward to that. So yeah, guys, that's about all I got. First 100 miles, kicked my butt. It kicked my butt. It humbled me very well. I feel like I'm a lot better hiker because of just how tough it was, really. I just thought it was tough. I did a couple of 16s, a couple of 11s, a 15, and a 21. And whew, it was rough. It was rough. I was ready to get on out of Georgia. North Carolina's been really nice so far. I mentioned in one of my videos that you all will have seen by now that the mountains are getting bigger, but the views are getting better. That's right. Things are getting better. I feel like so. Happy to be in North Carolina, and happy to be headed north, baby. We're going all the way, all the way. So, yeah, Kentucky to Katahdin, signing off now.